Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody and Robyn Brown, the stars of Sister Wives, are still changing the course of history. The pair, who have been on TLC's radar since 2010, have been caught on video arguing for years. When season 19 comes to a close, will they finally be held to the fire? It's difficult to keep up with Kody and Robyn Brown's multiple prior selves on Sister Wives. In 2010, Kody, Robyn, Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown were presented to the world. The Brown family became immediate reality stars thanks to Sister Wives. Since then, the show has chronicled nearly every action the family has taken over the course of 14 years. As a result, there is video that shows the clan and their kids going about their daily lives, overcoming obstacles, and negotiating the complexities of multiple marriage. But Robyn and Kody Brown seem to be unaware that they are being filmed. The couple alters the past to fit their desires as they recollect their memories of what happened in the past. Examples include Janelle acknowledging that her teenagers would receive reprimands if they entered Robyn's refrigerator, and Kody blaming Christine of not embracing Robyn and her kids, despite the fact that seasons 1 through 3 demonstrate several instances of Christine's generosity toward them. Robyn retorted that she enjoyed it when the teenagers looted her refrigerator, and that her home was the cool house. Robyn's conviction that Kody loved all of his wives and kids when she joined the family is another example. For the majority of the series, it was clear that he loved them. However, he revealed to Robyn in season 19 that he is no longer in contact with his kids as he didn't love their mothers. Will producers ever hold Robyn Brown and Kody accountable? Usually, Sister Wives season-ending tell-all programs dealt with family conflicts. These group rewatches, however, were shot independently as their distance from one another increased. These individual episodes demonstrated how binary Mary, Christine, and Janelle's reactions were. However, in an attempt to rewrite history to fit their own story, Kody and Robyn offered different responses to the scenes they were shown. Fans have been pleading with producers on social media to hold the couple personally accountable for their conduct. The public wants Robyn and Kody's facts verified. So far, 2 episodes of Talkback have been the closest to exposing the couple's deception. Members of the cast rewatched season scenes and offered commentary in real time. Throughout the season, Kody and Robyn made a number of claims that were later proven false. Kody criticized a fan's comment regarding his and Robyn's relationship, accusing them of being a victim, and said they read too many tabloids. Supporters criticized Robyn, Kody, and the deceit of Sister Wives. Fans talked about Robyn and Kody's ongoing rewriting of history in a Reddit post after their lives were chronicled for years on camera. Throughout the thread, the prevailing consensus was that the pair should take responsibility for their errors. Following scene filming, TLC ought to go through the show's backlog for pertinent scenes that demonstrate how the pair alters history to fit their story. These ought to be displayed after the couple's conflicting responses to the reality. It's easy for Kody to rewrite history, according to one fan, because every time TLC has a host that gives him softball questions and doesn't hold him accountable in the slightest. Another said, he really forgets everything is filmed. He now behaves as though he was compelled to wed everyone but Robyn. One third wrote, Kody says there was never any true love or relationship between him and the other wives, even though older footage shows otherwise. The degree to which Kody Brown has lost touch with reality has been amply demonstrated by Sister Wives season 19, particularly in regards to his interactions with his children and ex-wives. Kody has been in decline ever since his multiple marriages to Christine, Janelle, and Mary Brown ended. When Sister Wives made its premiere in 2010, the man who formerly praised polygamy had a different appearance and voice. The relationships in the Brown family have changed significantly, as Sister Wives season 19 has demonstrated, particularly with Kody's deteriorating ties with his ex-wives. Despite his history of delusions, the 18-year-old father's actions appear to worsen in Sister Wives season 19. Kody has been finding it difficult to understand how his multiple marriages have changed, while continuing to place the blame on his ex-wives. At least from Kody's perspective, it is very clear that the focus of season 19 will be contrasting the various accounts of what transpired between Kody and his ex-partners. This season will demonstrate how disconnected from reality Kody has become since his multiple marriages ended. Kody is upset that his ex-wives don't engage him in various activities. When Kody's ex-wives and their children decided to hunt for houses outside of the state without him, he didn't seem pleased. The daughter of Madison Bush, Janelle, and Kody disclosed that she and her husband intended to purchase some real estate in Montana. They were supposed to investigate it later with Janelle. Kody didn't like the idea, but Janelle was cool with it because she was prepared to go. The patriarch of the family acknowledged to the cameras that he suffered from FOMO, and that they were purposefully keeping him out of the picture as a kind of punishment. Kody doesn't appear to understand what divorce entails, or how to respect his ex-wife's limits. Kody may, however, still be adhering to its family structure as a former polygamist, which maintains ties inside the unit, even if relationships terminate. It's possible that the Sister Wives co-star is likewise unable to let go. His desire to participate in all the trivial activities may therefore stem from Kody's refusal to accept the dissolution of his unions, which he interprets as a punishment even when it isn't. Kody desired not to attend his son's wedding. Robyn and Kody talked about how awkward it was for them to attend a family member's wedding because of the hostility in the most recent Sister Wives episode. Mary, Janelle, and Christine's departure from the polygamous marriage was mostly to blame for the awkwardness. The Brown family had previously come together for several family holidays. That wasn't the case with this union, though. Kody once claimed to have discussed with the bride and groom the possibility of missing the event. He couldn't get over his sentiments of betrayal by his ex-wives and was terrified of an awkward encounter with some of the family members. All the indications pointed to Logan Brown and his fiancée Michelle Petty getting married, even if the Browns chose not to reveal the couple's names. Family values appeared to have been nearly overshadowed by Kody's ego. His inability to put aside personal grievances for this family gathering demonstrated how much he valued himself. Kody and Mary disagreed about the best course of action for their separation. On the September 22 edition of Sister Wives, Kody provided an update regarding Mary's wish to file for divorce from their Utah church. In a confessional, Mary said that though none of the women could legally be married to Kody, they had all attended a convent in their church, and she needed to end that now that they were no longer dating via TLC. Mary stated that she had inquired about Kody's feelings and recognized his reluctance. The patriarch of the Brown family observed that the two partners would never be able to get back together. Kody continued to treat Mary cruelly and meanly, saying that he didn't want to answer to the church and would let Mary do anything she wanted to get her to go. It's doubtful that Kody realizes how important he is to Mary. Given how poorly he had treated Mary over the years, it was odd that Kody felt he had a choice in letting her go and live her life. The catfishing incident caused the Sister Wives star to emotionally distance herself from Mary. Mary tried to improve herself and get back in touch with him, but it didn't work. Kody claimed that having an intimate relationship with Mary felt like being a part of the hookup culture, while commemorating their 30 years of marriage. Given how tense their relationship has been, Kody shouldn't feel pressured to allow Mary to file for divorce. It is sufficient evidence that Kody would not be allowed to have any say in Mary's choices because he had already mentally checked out of their marriage before she departed. Through her entrepreneurial endeavors, Mary has become more self-reliant since their split, and has learnt to live her life as she sees fit. Therefore, Mary doesn't need the Sister Wives patriarch's approval to follow her heart, and Kody's domineering behavior toward someone he has repeatedly stated he has no feelings for shouldn't stop her from doing so. When it comes to dealing with his family problems, Sister Wives fans are watching Kody Brown slide down a rabbit hole. The 18-year-old father is unable to comprehend that his own actions have caused the anguish and sorrow. It is obvious to outsiders that the Brown children will always be the ones involved. Kody is waiting on them to approach him and express regret. Actually, it ought to be the opposite. Kody continues to follow his own path. It's a war drum at this pace, though, and he's going to fall in love with home field advantage. Gabe Brown discusses the current state of affairs with his father in the most recent Sister Wives episode. The major repercussion, as fans will remember, happened during COVID-19 when Kody attempted to enforce more stringent regulations than the CDC. Kody's adolescent lads had different ideas, but he only wanted his vast polygamous family to follow his demands. Eventually, Kody attempted to expel the boys of Janelle Brown and Kody from the family home because they wanted to see their girlfriends. Fortunately, Janelle intervened before it could occur. However, Gabe is still affected by the altercation, as evidenced by the numerous videos of him sobbing about it. The 22-year-old Gabe said, "It was strange because he was like, 'Hey, I miss you.' And then he kept phrasing it like I owed him an apology." Gabe felt blindsided when he went to Janelle for breakfast this week and revealed that Kody had hit me up. "After a while, I simply said, 'Hey, we're not going to talk anymore unless you're actually ready to have a relationship and fix things.' A few days later, he texted me when he returned. 'Hey, I've been thinking about what you've been saying,' he says. I said, 'I forgive you, please forgive me.' I said, 'What have you forgiven me for? What is happening here?' Gabe questioned why his father struggled to comprehend the correct procedure. I told Dad that if he doesn't change and he can't take accountability, then I just won't ever see him again," Gabe said Janelle. "And I'm totally cool with that. In all honesty, I believe the majority of the Brown kids have reached the same conclusion about their father." Janelle, who separated from Kody in December 2022, stated that she is unsure of what would be necessary to restart their relationship. "The whole family is so busy, and they're starting to spread out across the country," according to Kody's second wife. Gabe, on the other hand, had a different idea, writing, "I think it would take Dad really setting things straight." Janelle, who has always stood by her children, further stated, their dad had been expressing things to them just off the cuff about, he wished that he would have waited and just married Robyn. And I think that would take an act of God. My kids have a lot of stories like that, but I'm not sure what dads say to their children. Even though I don't think Kody is a good father figure, I still have faith in his ability to change. I believe his kids occasionally forget that this is also Kody's first time in life, and everyone makes errors. There isn't a guide for getting married or having kids. However, he must accept responsibility if he hopes to make apologies. Kody simply needs to say, 'I'm sorry for XYZ,' and let his kids explain why they feel the way they do about him. I know I sound like a broken record. I believe that some of Kody's kids will be amenable to reconciliation if he can simply fall to his knees and own up to his mistakes, which feels impossible right now. But Kody has decided to take the exact opposite action. If Gabe's claims are accurate, the father has decided to deceive and control his children. Kody's incapacity to apologize will leave him alone and miserable if he continues on his current path. A grumpy old man persona won't win anyone over in the long run. Kody must so reflect carefully and decide whether to ship out or change. According to Sister Wives spoilers, viewers think Robyn Brown and Kody Brown are rewriting history through their children. Because they are aware that the shows have been deleting all of Garrison Brown's appearances, viewers have been keeping an eye out for every small gaffe this season. It appears that extensive damage control has also been necessary. What is the use of the children? Fans accuse Robyn and Kody of rewriting history in Sister Wives spoilers. According to Sister Wives spoilers, there was a warning at the start of the show stating that Garrison Brown had died in March 2024, and that production had begun in 2022. Naturally, this required both the full removal of some scenes and the reshooting of others. Unfortunately, it's clear that several of the sequences were shot out of order. Garrison has been entirely eliminated from this season's episodes due to editing and reshoots. Of all, if everything had been handled as if nothing had happened, the family, especially Janelle Brown, probably wouldn't have been able to cope. Supporters think that the alteration of Kody and Robyn's fight was merely done to make them appear better. Spoilers for Sister Wives. Do children age backward? It's obvious that some of these moments were res hot if you watched the Family Game Night episode from last week. Robyn and Kody's kids appear significantly older in the game night scenes than they do in some of the other sequences. In that scene, both Ari's and Sol's hair are noticeably longer. But when Thanksgiving was presented later, they both appeared significantly younger, at least by 2 years, as did the older kids. TLC might at least make the editing something logical if they are going to modify the show. Why not just explain the editing, because we all know that Garrison died during the filming of this. Spoilers for Sister Wives. Fans spotted another problem. Another significant concern that one fan wrote about on their own was Gabe Brown's hair. Fans are aware that Gabe had long hair over this entire period. But Gabe trimmed his hair a while ago, and in several of these scenes he switches between having long and short hair. To be sure, no special attention was paid to any of the modifications. In any event, because it was clear how Kody had always treated his children, Supporters undoubtedly think that many of the reshots were done merely to improve the appearance of Kody and Robyn. Kody doesn't currently communicate with most of his children. The topic of Kody's alienation from Maddie Brownbrush is undoubtedly brought up frequently. Naturally, Kody blames everything on her. Kody Brown's changing view on plural marriage. The world of reality TV has always thrived on unexpected twists and turns, but few stories have captivated audiences quite like that of Kody Brown and his unconventional family on Sister Wives. For years, Kody's vision of plural marriage was a fundamental aspect of his identity, and it was a lifestyle he championed with fervor. However, in a shocking turn of events, Kody Brown has now accepted that the plural family dream he once sold to his wives, especially Robyn, the youngest and final wife, has crumbled into dust. In a move that has stunned both viewers and the Brown family itself, Kody is now urging Robyn to let go of the very dream he instilled in her. On the October 13th episode of Sister Wives, Kody made it clear that his relationships with his former wives Meri, Janelle, and Christine are irreparably broken, and it's time for Robyn to move on from the shattered vision of a united plural family. But what does this mean for the future of Kody and Robyn? Is Robyn ready to accept this new reality? Or is she too deeply rooted in the fantasy Kody once promised her? Let's take an in-depth look into this jaw-dropping development, the emotional fallout for Robyn, and the ramifications for the Brown family. The rise and fall of Kody Brown's plural marriage dream. In the early days of Sister Wives, Kody Brown was the epitome of a confident patriarch, eagerly expanding his family and proudly showcasing the complexities and joys of plural marriage. As viewers tuned in, they saw Kody navigate the emotional and logistical challenges of having multiple wives, all while maintaining the idea that his family was bound together by faith, love, and commitment. Kody's marriage to Robyn, his fourth wife, seemed to be the culmination of his dream for a unified plural family. Robyn, who joined the family in 2010, was sold on the idea of plural marriage as a means to build strong family bonds. Unlike the struggles and tensions that existed with Meri, Janelle, and Christine, Kody's relationship with Robyn seemed harmonious and passionate. It was clear from the beginning that Robyn held a special place in Kody's heart, as she often referred to him as her soulmate. However, as the years passed, the cracks in Kody's plural marriage began to show. His relationships with Meri, Janelle, and Christine began to deteriorate, with Christine's departure in 2021 marking the first major collapse of Kody's dream. Over the next year, the other wives followed suit, leaving Kody and Robyn to face the harsh reality that the plural family vision was no longer sustainable. Kody, once the enthusiastic leader of this lifestyle, now finds himself at a crossroads, trying to reconcile his past ideals with his current reality. Robyn Brown's emotional struggle. While Kody seems ready to move on, Robyn Brown is finding it much harder to let go. For years, she has been the staunchest supporter of plural marriage, often defending the lifestyle and expressing her belief in its importance. To Robyn, plural marriage was not just a religious principle. It was a key part of her identity. Her dreams of a large, loving family where all the wives supported one another are now in tatters, and she is struggling to come to terms with the new reality. In the October 13th episode, Robyn's emotional distress was palpable. Preparing for her first Christmas without the extended Brown family, Robyn expressed deep sorrow over the disintegration of the family unit. "I'm completely and utterly heartbroken," she confessed, her voice trembling with emotion. The idea of celebrating the holidays without the other wives and their children seemed unthinkable to her, and the weight of this loss was overwhelming. In a confessional, Robyn opened up about her inner turmoil, saying, "This isn't what I envisioned my life to be. I always wanted to live a plural marriage. I'm in this place where everything that's going on is it's taking away all those choices for me." Her pain was not just about the loss of the family structure. It was also a deep personal crisis. Robyn revealed that she was grappling with a sense of lost identity. "I'm struggling with my identity and what does it mean? And I don't see my future anymore," she admitted, wiping away tears. "The hopes and dreams that I had are just disappearing before my eyes." Kody Brown's changing perspective. While Robyn is still clinging to the remnants of their plural marriage, Kody has had a stark change in outlook. After years of fighting to maintain his family structure, Kody has come to terms with the fact that plural marriage is no longer viable for him. In his own confessional, Kody expressed his frustration with Robyn's refusal to let go of the dream he once sold her. I've always said, this woman has a spine of concrete and steel, and she's been holding on to the dream that I sold her on with my family for a lot longer, Kody admitted. But I keep trying to go, let's move on. Let's let this go. Let's just tell ourselves and believe it, because I believe it now. Kody's words are a stark contrast to the man who once championed plural marriage. Now, he seems almost resigned to the fact that the life he once envisioned is no longer achievable. His plea for Robyn to move on reflects his desire to close this chapter of his life and embrace a new reality, one where he is no longer bound by the complexities of managing multiple marriages. The fallout with Meri, Janelle, and Christine. The dissolution of Kody's marriages with Meri, Janelle, and Christine was a long time coming, but the finality of these separations has only deepened the divide between Kody and his former wives. Christine's decision to leave in 2021 was the first domino to fall, and it triggered a chain reaction that led to Janelle and Meri following suit. Each of these women had their reasons for leaving, but the underlying theme was a growing sense of disconnection and abandonment. Meri, in particular, has spoken out about feeling abandoned by Kody. In the October 13th episode, Meri shared her thoughts on the end of their spiritual marriage. After officially requesting a release from their religious bond, Meri reflected on the nature of their separation. They did say that it was on the grounds of abandonment, she explained, referring to the religious leaders who granted the release. And I know he doesn't like that word because he doesn't feel like he abandoned me. I feel like he did. Meri's words highlight the emotional wounds that remain unhealed between her and Kody. Despite their separation, there is still a sense of unresolved pain and resentment, especially regarding the way their marriage ended. What's next for Robyn and Kody? Now that Kody has accepted the end of his plural marriages, the big question remains. What's next for Kody and Robyn? Kody has made it clear that he wants to move on, but Robyn's reluctance to let go of the plural family dream could pose a significant challenge to their relationship. Can their marriage survive in a monogamous structure, or will the loss of the plural dynamic eventually drive them apart? In the coming months, viewers of Sister Wives will undoubtedly be watching closely to see how this emotional saga unfolds. Will Robyn find a way to move on and accept Kody's new vision for their life together? Or will she continue to mourn the loss of the plural family she once cherished? One thing is certain, the drama surrounding the Brown family is far from over. The end of an era. Kody Brown's journey from plural marriage advocate to a man urging his wife to move on from the dream he once sold her marks a significant turning point in the history of Sister Wives. The once touted benefits of plural marriage have given way to broken relationships, emotional heartache, and a family in disarray. As Kody and Robyn navigate this new chapter in their lives, fans can only wonder what the future holds for the Browns. Sister Wives Season 19, the big fight that left fans wondering, is the drama scripted? Introduction. The slow burn of Sister Wives Season 19. Sister Wives has captivated audiences for years, offering a window into the lives of the Brown family as they navigate the complexities of plural marriage. However, Season 19 has been somewhat lackluster, lacking the shocking twists and turns fans have come to expect. And perhaps the biggest culprit is the fact that the episodes airing now were filmed back in 2022. The delay in airing removes the sense of immediacy, leaving viewers feeling like they already know what's coming next. The real bombshells, Kody's deteriorating relationships with his other wives, the fractures in the family unit, and the awkward dynamic between Kody and Robyn, aren't exactly new news. This season TLC has teased an explosive fight between Kody and Robyn Brown, the couple typically known for being thick as thieves. Fans eagerly tuned in last Sunday, hoping to witness the moment that supposedly marked a turning point in their relationship. But what they got left many wondering, was this real, or a poorly executed act designed to boost ratings? Kody and Robyn, the unbreakable bond. Since Robyn joined the Brown family in 2010, she has quickly become Kody's favorite wife. This favoritism has been a running theme throughout the show, and has even caused friction among the other wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine. Kody and Robyn rarely argue on camera, and when there is tension within the family, the duo is usually united, standing firm against the dissent of the other wives. In fact, many fans believe Robyn has always had the upper hand in their relationship, and that she wields far more influence over Kody than the other wives. Whether it's decision-making or emotional support, Robyn is the clear frontrunner for Kody's attention. So when TLC teased a major fight between the two, fans were shocked. How could the show's power couple be on the brink of a meltdown? For weeks, TLC promoted a major argument between Kody and Robyn. Fans tuned in, excited to see the moment that promised to shake the foundation of their relationship. But as the scene unfolded, many were left scratching their heads, wondering if the drama was genuine or scripted. The fight featured Robyn sobbing in the driveway, begging Kody to fix his fractured relationships with their children, while Kody, in typical fashion, ranted about being laser-focused on the family. The tension felt forced, the emotions seemingly staged. It was uncomfortable to watch, but not in a way that left viewers feeling invested in the family drama. Instead, it felt awkward and inauthentic. While reality TV is known for its heightened drama and sometimes exaggerated conflicts, this particular fight felt off. It wasn't the heated exchange fans expected, and the conclusion was less explosive and more flatlined. The Brown family may be known for their dysfunctional dynamics, but this time, it felt like they were putting on a show for the cameras, literally. Reality TV has always walked a fine line between authenticity and fabrication. Many shows, especially long-running series, have been accused of manufacturing drama to keep ratings up. And Sister Wives is no exception. It's no secret that some reality TV shows stage or reenact scenes, and rumors have circulated for years about how much of the Brown family's drama is real versus scripted. Fans of Sister Wives have long speculated that TLC exaggerates or even stages certain confrontations to keep the storyline moving. The idea that Kody and Robyn's fight was planned to boost ratings isn't too far-fetched. After all, after 19 seasons, it's hard to believe that Kody and Robyn, who have always seemed to be on the same page, would suddenly fall apart in front of the cameras. The fight, which was heavily promoted, didn't deliver the emotional punch that was expected. Instead, it felt more like a performance, a scripted attempt to inject drama into a season that has otherwise been relatively uneventful. A piece of evidence that has fueled the theory that the fight was staged comes from the most unlikely source, Kody's jacket. According to Showbiz Cheat Sheet, a Reddit user familiar with the brand of jacket Kody was wearing in the scene noted that the color he was sporting wasn't available when the season was filmed in 2022. The jacket, produced by the brand Cool, was released in the fall of 2023, a full year after the supposed fight took place. If this timeline is accurate, it's hard to ignore the glaring inconsistency. Could TLC have asked Kody and Robyn to reenact a fight for the cameras in 2023, passing it off as footage from the previous year? The jacket might just be the smoking gun that proves the fight was nothing more than a performance meant to stir up interest in an otherwise slow season. The Brown family has a dedicated fan base, but viewers aren't afraid to call out the show when things don't add up. After the highly anticipated fight aired, social media platforms like Reddit and Twitter were flooded with comments from fans expressing their disappointment. Many echoed the sentiment that the fight felt staged, and some even accused TLC of misleading viewers with the promise of explosive drama that never came to fruition. The overall consensus among fans seems to be frustration. The family's real-life struggles, Kody's crumbling relationships with Mary, Janelle, and Christine, as well as his strained connection with his children, are what have kept viewers invested in the show. But when the show starts to feel contrived, it loses its appeal. With season 19 wrapping up, many fans are left wondering where the show goes from here. Can the Brown family continue to draw in viewers, or has the show run its course? The recent episodes, including the much-hyped Kody and Robyn fight, suggest that the drama might be running dry. If TLC continues to stage or exaggerate confrontations, they risk alienating their loyal audience. The show has always thrived on the real-life struggles of the Brown family, and as those struggles become less prominent, with Christine having left the family and the other relationships deteriorating, it's unclear what the future holds for Sister Wives. The big fight between Kody and Robyn Brown in season 19 of Sister Wives left fans with more questions than answers. Was the argument a genuine moment of tension, or was it a scripted scene designed to boost ratings? The jacket controversy only adds fuel to the fire, suggesting that the fight might not have been as real as it seemed. At the end of the day, reality TV thrives on drama. But when that drama starts to feel forced or manufactured, viewers can lose interest quickly. If Sister Wives wants to maintain its loyal fan base, the show needs to return to its roots: authenticity. Whether or not the fight was real, one thing is clear: The Brown family's reality might be more scripted than we think.